All right. Hello all. Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So we're jumping back in here. Stage 3 of Special Battle 2025. Obviously, we're going for the Super 3 difficulty. This Omega is very interesting, I will say. I feel like he's not. I mean, he's definitely not on the level of like Rose and Zamasu, but he's certainly a tough boss. And I don't want to spoil myself on how much damage he does, but I mean those normals. I mean, what the hell do they build up to? I because my Super Saiyan 4s, they were like 800. What was it, like 82,000 defense started turn? They got like 4 supers. They held their guard up and they ended up taking like 90k a normal. Like, what the fuck? Them? Really? Like, that was shocking, to say the least. So I mean, the normals have to build up very, very high. So this is definitely an interesting fight. And if you're not bringing a team like this, where a lot of these guys can slot one, not necessarily the best at slot oneing, but with a super guaranteed to be there, you need characters that can at least somewhat handle it. I mean, obviously, like Super Gogeta, Vegeta can't really, but once we get into at least turn 4, where we can go into Goku, obviously we'll be fine. So we'll have to see how this goes, but we're gonna jump in and see if we can't get the win here, or maybe the gauntlet's gonna continue. I don't know what to really expect. Hopefully slot 3 is locked. That would be my preference. Vegeta being slot 7 is not the best, I will say, because if he gets locked in slot 1, that's GG. Goddamn. Okay, man. Well, this is not. I mean, it doesn't matter how many. It doesn't matter what I get for the key, really. I suppose they could take less damage if I get the full key, right? But I mean, more or less, they're gonna get stunned, right? Yep. Okay. I mean, we're live, but yeah, 340k. I mean, it's just such a horrible way to start out with them. Because obviously they need to. Okay. They need to get their supers, the stacks. I mean, these normals build up so high, and I don't even really understand how he builds up, to be honest. Like, and I suppose I should have shown this, but I could show this next turn. I mean, he doesn't have build up like in the way that like Rose does, where it's like, attacks received build up his attack and defense. So I don't know. Honestly, he's definitely a very interesting fight. It's sort of similarly designed to Rose Zamasu, but I do think a very key factor in part of why he's not as hard is you do know that he's always going to super in slot 1. And to be fair, I mean, he has the lock, so he can certainly screw you over that way. Because even if you know it's there, you might not be able to really do anything about it. But it's the fact that you do know it's going to be there that if you can control your slots, it allows you to have a lot more freedom to actually, do things, right? So, and also, like, I mean, slot 2 and slot 3, they get locked, so you can switch things around, and as long as you're bringing a team where maybe, like, even, like, Blue Vegito here, right? I mean, obviously, he's not an optimal slot 1 character, but, I mean, he does have the 80% chance to dodge under 70% HP. So, I mean, he can work, right? So, you just got to play around it like this. Now, certainly, if you're bringing a team, even, like, the team I used to beat the Rose Zamasu fight, that Rose sort of, it wasn't like a full clone team, but I was using some of the clones. I had the temporarily buffed Int Rose, Easy Zamasu. Like, I had characters like that, right? If I'm bringing that team here, I think I lose, like, very, very easily. Like, it's not even. I think it'd be pretty. It wouldn't even be close. Like, I'd get my ass kicked. So I will say I actually do very appreciate that. I know I'm seeing a lot of people complain about the concept of Celebration, but I honestly I don't see it. Quite frankly, I mean, this is some of the most fun I've had with Dokkan in, I think, years. Like, I don't know. I mean, certainly I'd really like to get my own Omega and Gogeta, you know, anytime now. If they'd ever give us the fucking top grossing stones, that'd be cool, right? But, it feels very good. The meta, I think it's in a good spot. I'm someone who enjoys a little challenge. You know, I like games like Elden Ring, you know, Dark Souls, whatever. I'm eagerly awaiting like Silk Song to ever fucking release. Who knows, right? But this is something I like. You know, I like challenges. Red Zone Broly was one of them. And Red Zone Broly and Cell Max Stage 1 was like probably the most fun period I've had with Dokkan. And this right here, I mean, it's got to be like number 2. I don't know. I mean, we'll see how Part 3 goes. It might honestly end up overall beating it. Because, like I was saying, I mean, that Rose team, I don't think I could beat this fight with that team, right? And similarly, I'm not quite confident that I could beat that fight with this team, right? So even though, you know, they're all top characters, I suppose the point I'm trying to make is you can't, and I actually really enjoy this, you can't just bring the exact same setup into every single fight and expect success. Now, certainly, I mean, there's a lot of similar characters. That's fucked. So yeah, this is one of those opportunities where you can't really do too much. I mean, the lock beat me, unfortunately. I mean, I'm not even going for the. It doesn't matter. We're dead. So I do really like that. How it just everything feels a little different. You know, there's certain characters are stronger in some events, certain characters are weaker in certain events. Like it definitely feels like there's a pretty good balance, at least to me, like across the board. So I don't know. I feel like the meta's in a pretty good spot. I mean, we'll have to see how the Part 3 is handled, right? And even like the remaining like content for Part 2. I'm not, obviously, I don't know what we're going to get there. Okay, this is actually very good. Now, I don't know for certain, but I suppose this is actually a really good test. I think Omega's is a key. Because if it's a Key Blast Super, I mean, Gotenks just eats it for free. I don't know, though. I feel like this is just the perfect opportunity to test that. Oh, I can't even get 24 key. Oh, that's fucked. Okay. I suppose it's just the crit and the attack. So as long as we grab, like, this amount, we should be fine. I'll grab the AGL key spheres, and then... maybe I could have done that better. Oh well. I mean, they'll still get a couple of stacks in, so it's not the biggest deal. Okay, yeah, like it's... Ooh. That was quite a bit there. We need to see. I'm very curious. Does it count as a Key Blast? I guess it does not. Well, that's good to know. What? Okay. That's his 12 key animation, I suppose, actually. That makes a lot of sense. I was gonna say, I mean, the 18 key, no, it's not. Okay. Because then it'd be an AoE, right? Fair enough, I suppose, fair enough. Well, I mean, at least I do know that now. I mean, Gotenks does still have that high chance to get the defense increase, which obviously we did not get there, but he can work as a slot 1, obviously. Just not, he doesn't have the counter here. I'm glad I tested that, though. Because I'm not gonna lie. I cannot... They need to make it, like, a lot more clear. There's a lot of smaller issues with this game, you know, that don't... I mean, on their own, aren't, like, the biggest of well, I mean, some of them are, kind of. But I don't know, I've been playing the game for so long, it feels so good to see where it's improved from. The game right now is unrecognizable to what it was even 5 years ago. Honestly, even... I feel like even, like... pre 7th anniversary, I feel like 7th anniversary forward is where you can really call modern Dokkan. Certainly, they started to sort of evolve their formula all the way back in like 2020, I think, 2019, somewhere around there. The schedule's been more or less consistent. I mean, obviously this year's different, but it's still more or less stayed the same, just with, you know, obviously big celebration time slot switching because the global schedule is synced now. But more or less, it's very similar. They have a sort of way they go about things, you know, where we can predict, okay, we're getting a Yellow Coin LR here, and so on and so forth, right? So, I don't know, it feels very interesting to play Dokkan for this long, I guess. I mean, the 10th anniversary, I was feeling very nostalgic, but, you know, I am a global player. I mean, this time slot really is my anniversary for the game, right? So, it definitely, I don't know, the game's so good. But what I was going to say anyway, before, there's a lot of issues, I think. Like, we need to get that same name linking update in, right? I think they need to make it very apparent, like, what type of supers are what. You know, like, there's the... What are all the classifications? It's like key-based, unarmed, and then is it like weapon, other? I think are the 4. I could be wrong about that. I think those are the 4. But, I mean, it doesn't feel, like, very clear to me, to be honest. I feel like they definitely need to do a better job of, like, showing that. I think they need to find some way to, like, put it right in your face. Like on an essay, right? I mean, ooh, really? At least you took 82k, but still, that's crazy. Like on Super, like we need to see our defense. It's kind of crazy, honestly, at this point, that there's still not a way to see defense on Super. Like you have to do calcs. Like when I do those defense stacking videos, right? I have to do the calcs outside of the game just to show what we're getting up to. I feel like that's a little ridiculous. Like, we can see our attack stat every super. Why can't we see our defensive stat every super? So I think they need to improve that, right? Then there's, like, I mean, we have the sub-EZAs coming. Those were last night. They posted those. And there's, like, Int Baby and Super Saiyan 3 Goku actually look pretty good, honestly. But it's like, so frustrating that they actually do look good because you can't even use them in a lot of the content, right? I mean, they have the bans. I don't think they should have the bans in general. I think it's really stupid to not promote as many playstyles as possible. Can you get some fucking supers, buddy? Thank you. I think it's good to promote as many like playstyles as possible. But even if they really want to ban it, just make it so they can't be the leader, right? Because obviously. And I'm not, like, a game dev. You know, I don't... Oh, that's perfect. I'm not even going to pretend I fully understand how all that works. Right? So don't get me wrong. It might be something that's very hard to do, and I don't understand that. But I have to figure it's not that difficult. For them to... Because obviously there's something special about the leader slot. You know, because if there wasn't something specific in the code about the leader slot, then everyone's leader skill would be active, you know? So obviously they already have some sort of coding in line where it's only the first slot that does certain things, right? So I think what they need to do is just, if they really want to ban that sort of playstyle, which I think is stupid, but just ban those characters from like the leader slot in whatever event, right? I think that's the way they should go about it. I think that'd be a pretty good way, because that way at least we could still get, you know, Baby and Super Saiyan 3 Goku on teams, because they actually both look really good to me. I honestly, I think more or less everyone in that sort of batch at least seems decent to me. Besides Pan, I think Pan is actually kind of shit. 'Cause we're like in an AoE meta now. I mean, look at Rose Zamasu fight. Look at this Omega fight, right? We're in an AoE meta, or at least somewhat of an AoE meta. And certainly there's other bosses, you know, like I mean, stage 9, the Broly fight, Battle Hard and Formidable Foe. I mean, that's pretty tough. That's an AoE fight, right? So, I mean, I don't think the red zones really are that tough, but I mean, like, don't both the Jirans have AoEs too? Right? So, there's been AoEs, and they're adding more, and they're always going to. And she only gets her buffs when attacking. She only has the medium chance to dodge until she attacks. That's when she gets the damage reduction and the other dodge, when she attacks. So she's actually not that good, unfortunately. But everyone else...
I told you we needed a plan, yet here we are.
Relax. I'm sure we'll find a way. We always do.
Sure, except for all the times we've died.
Vegeta!
Mind your own business. Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm excited.
I feel like everyone else seems decent. Like, even Trunks. Certainly he's not the best against AoEs, but he does actually have the damage reduction, like, start of turn, so even he's going to be pretty decent. Ooh. Oh, that's unfortunate. I actually kind of wanted to put Vegeta in slot 1. Take advantage of the Goku form. Could I still do that, honestly? I wonder if I could still do that. Because I would like to stack his defense. It's so low, though. I don't think I can. It's just... This guy builds up so high, I think I have to stick like this, unfortunately. Maybe I can get Goku on the other turn, though. So, this is still pretty decent. Okay, I was gonna say, you want to dodge? I'm still getting used to the dodge timing on that attack. It always feels so late to me. But yeah, I think Trunks looks really good for what he is. And especially with the amount of support he has, like, Jesus Christ. For GZ Heroes, I mean, he's actually, at the very least, a decent kill option. I think that AGL Super Saiyan 3 Goku actually seems really good to me, too. Obviously, Sin. I mean, Sin looks like he's, like, up in the, like, top TUR level discussion. Honestly. So, I'm really excited about that. And then, you know, STR, Super Saiyan 3, and Int Baby, they both look like they'd be at least very decent. But I can't... I don't know, I honestly, I feel like I'm a little... The fact that they are so good makes me a little less happy about the sort of batch. Because you can't really run them, you know? Oh, we actually got a dodge on them? That's huge. It's the fact that you can't really run them that's like, okay, so... They're good, but you can't use them. It's like, really? Are we seriously? It feels like you're rubbing the salt in the wound, right? You pour the lemon juice on, like that. I mean, that's just how it feels. So hopefully we'll see. Maybe they'll change things up. I will say all of the super easy A's actually look really good to me too. I still see people hating on Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I will say I do need to see like what his attack stat builds up to. But, I mean, all of them honestly seem very decent to me, so I'm very excited. I think the data download should be tonight, so we're going to be in for some interesting stuff. This is fucked. This is really fucked. Because I'm not even under the HP. Ah, goddamn. Yeah, Suffering from success. I'm too high of HP to have his 50% chance. Let's use Vegeta's active. I think we might be dead here. But maybe I'll get lucky with Vegeta. We'll have to see.
I'll defeat you for my son and for the future, Father!
It's actually pretty decent damage. Now the question becomes, I feel like I go into Gogeta as well, honestly. I think I want to do that. Alright, let's do it.
Let's fuse, Kakarot.
You're the last person I expected to suggest fusing. This is going to be special. I can feel it.
Fusion! I'm neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy you!
Alright, I had to cut for a moment there. My apologies. Yeah, I mean, we'll use the Gogeta active. I mean, I think I'm dead, but maybe I get lucky. We'll have to see.
I've had enough. It's time to unleash my most devastating attack. I'll finish you off with this. Ultra Big Bang.
There we go. Here goes nothing. Please, Vegeta Blue. Look like the goat here. Oof. That AoE, huh? 125k, buddy. Please dodge. Please dodge. Please dodge. Oh my god, he actually dodged! No way! Oh. Whew. Holy shit. We're still in it. I genuinely cannot believe it. I mean, next turn might be a little... I don't know, we'll have to see about that, but we're still in it for now, and that's what matters. 8.8? Yeah, Vegito could do a lot of damage this turn, mind you. Okay, let's see. 9.5, no crit though. Is this the last one? 10.2, but no crit. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, we'll still, through Vegeta and Gogeta, obviously, do the rest of this health bar. I mean, there's still a chance we can win. And what I mean by that is, I don't know if, like, O-Tanks is locked in slot 1. I mean, obviously we have to succeed that high chance. I'm in the heal. If we do enough damage to, like, the active skills, like, even if he's locked in slot 1, I mean, we have 3 actives to use next time. So it'd still be possible. I don't know if we could do that much damage with all the actives, but it'd certainly be worth a shot. You know, if our options are use actives or lose, I mean, I'm gonna try to use the actives. We'll have to see that. Because, I mean, it very well could just be like slot 2 or slot 3 that are locked. Which, either case scenario would be pretty fine, honestly. Yeah, okay. Alright, well, here goes nothing, essentially. We have 3 actives to go through. No, I wanted to... This gives him defense as well. So, maybe. Which one would be the play here? Which one? I think it'd be Goku's that does more damage, right? Massively raise attack temporarily, ultimate damage enemy. Whereas this one is... Okay, massive is 100%. Now, Dokkan can be a little silly, and like they'll use the same word but mean something else. Like take like look at Super Easy A STR Omega, for example, who has massively lower defense on his SA effect, right? That's actually only worth 80% when normally massively means 100%. So I have to imagine this one hits harder. So we'll try and use it last. But I think what I'll do is I'll use the gods first, then Gotenks, then Vegito. Because if we can kill, getting the Vegito KO could be pretty cool.
fun destroying you.
Okay, now obviously we pop the active.
Now it's my turn.
Yeah, I should have this in the bag. There's no way. With how much damage that alone did, because I mean, obviously Gotenks has to do his, and then Goku's will probably do even this whole health bar on its own. But I'll do Gotenks' first. Okay, a little bit of damage there, but not too much. Alright, here we go. I think this should finish things. We'll see, though.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
Holy shit, dude. 92.8. And the KO looks so good. I really like how it, like, fades away like that. They need to add that to more characters. Okay, well, there we go. That was certainly not as much of a gauntlet as Rose and Zamasu was. I didn't think it would be. I was actually very surprised I did not beat it in that last video there, but hey, you know, we get the win here, so that is what matters. I definitely, I will say, I mean, once I clear all the content, obviously, but I do think it would be a pretty fun idea to go through and just like use like different sort of teams, you know, on some of these to see. I feel like without like bringing, you know, some of the big like fusion characters like the gods and the Super Saiyan 4 specifically, I feel like these would be a lot harder, you know. I don't know though. I definitely, because it's like I don't think Rose's team would do very well here. I'm not. I don't know who else I'd really think would be a good fit per se. I don't know. I'd have to give it some thought, but Omega at least I think is a pretty decent challenge. So I mean I certainly had a lot of fun with him. I think he actually took me more time than Stage 2 to beat, for example. So he's definitely pretty good. All right. Well, that being said, that is the last reward here, obviously, for the Stage 3. I do have all of these stones left, so I definitely need to get to clearing Stage 4. I still have avoided looking at this Gogeta fight, so I'll be very interested to see how this is going to go. But either way, I'm gonna end. I mean, this is the Omega fight video, right? So I'll end this one here, and I'll try and jump into this one probably like right after. Although once again, obviously there'll be a different video, but regardless, I'm very curious to see how this is gonna go. So thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.